What's good, everybody, all my poetry lovers, all my lovers of art? This is episode 2 of the Artic Circle, where we talk about the hottest topics with the coldest panel. I'm down like the morning sun, 1/5 of the coldest panel, aka A Boogie today, you know what I'm saying? So, to my right, we're going to have everybody introduce themselves, and we're going to introduce the panel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm A Boogie today.
Oh, bronchitis. Anyway. Hi, I'm Nova. I am the founder of the Goosebump Slam team. I am a poet in Dallas, Texas.
I'm Tiana, also a poet here in Dallas, Texas. New in the scene, and hello, everybody.
Hey, Boogie, you already know me. You know what I'm saying? I just introduced myself. What's your name, man?
Ross Cooper, co-host of the Artificial Showcase, and yeah, I poet a little bit as well.
I'm Brandon Perrier. They call me Be Good Love sometimes. Sometimes. I'm an author, writer, poet here in Dallas and beyond.
I love it. Thank you guys for coming. So this is our set panel, all right? So this every episode you're going to see us. This is what we're going to talk about, all things art, and we're going to talk about what the community probably wants to hear and probably is begging us to talk about. So we're going to do it all here. Before we get into that, I do want to talk about our poll that we had last time. That I'm still distraught about. Because Ross brought up something insane to me. I guess I'm the only one who thinks so. But he said that snaps are out in the poetry community. I disagree. Okay, this is not reflective of Don. But apparently the panel has some, mixed feelings about it. So we took it to the internet. And the internet was 58% in favor of what Ross was talking about. So it was on the panel, it's out there in the community, so snaps are probably officially out for, the poetry scene. Talk about it.
Snap out of it.
That's wild.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Either way go, I'm hurt. I'm still heartbroken by it, but we're going to deal with it here. This is where we're going to do things like that. So, Ross, can you let people know what we're doing today? What's our topic? What we're getting into?
So this is going to be pretty cool. I thought about it. What is it like to date or be with an artist? Not even if you're not an artist, what is it like to date or be with an artist? But I think it's a different kind of chemistry when you as an artist are with another artist. I'm thinking it's going to be either magical and fireworks, or you got to deal with the mercurial aspects of being with an artist, or maybe both. But yeah, what is it like being with another artist?
Can we say poet, since we're all poets in here?
Sure.
So what's it like to date a poet? Who want to go? Who want to jump in? Because we know somebody who's dated a poet before. You want to start?
I should go last because I got more.
Come on, T, what you got?
I myself haven't dated a poet. I'm the poet. Always.
Me too.
And so I don't know.
So
I can't really tell you how that works out because it hasn't been great.
Right. So boom. So since we're the poet, because we only got from one person who's dated a poet as a poet, but we got I'm not throwing you out there. I'm just saying. So with us being the poet that they're dating, do you think about the things that they've said to you, the things that they've said about dating you? You know what I'm saying? What has been said?
I feel like a lot of times people don't take you serious. Like, they think that you're putting on. But I'm like, this is dead who I am. I don't really know, I am a poet. I view life poetically.
Mm-hmm.
That is just how my life is. I'm not like being extra or fake deep or like whatever. But you can't, there's like no amount of convincing. So eventually they're either like, oh, or they're like, girl, okay.
Right.
I'm tired of your games, and they be gone, and I'd be like,
Can you be playing games? Go ahead, Ross, what you got?
So, and I don't know if you can speak to this as well. I think maybe for guys it's a little different because as a poet, especially if someone meets you as a poet, it is this notion that everything you say might be poetic. Everything you say might be game. I'm like, no, it's not really just telling you the truth. If it comes out that way, if it comes out sounding poetic or what have you, that's just what it is. I'm not, like I said, being a poet or having that in your veins is a little different. It's never, hey, you cute. It's, wow, I have not seen anything as beautiful as you are in the last millennium.
Come on,
Okay.
It's like,
Come on now.
it's like, oh, you just spitting game. No, that's where my mind goes, because, hey, you cute. That's kind of
Right.
dry.
And you heard that before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say something that you've heard before.
You heard it 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago,
Literally.
you heard it.
What you talking about?
Yeah,
Tell me.
One, it's loaded. I don't even think can we go in depth about just dating artists in general?
Yes,
Because
we are. Yes.
dating poets and dating a dancer is a totally different experience.
Oh
You
my
know what I'm
gosh.
saying?
I
Like
didn't think
dating a poet. I've dated poets. Dating a poet is not. I never felt that battle that I needed to be better or keep up thing because I take the ego out. Now, also, iron sharpens iron. I'm attracted to someone who would sharpen me, who has
Yeah.
the propensity or the
Come on.
thing that I need to be better.
that. Come on now.
Right? So it was never that, but making room because we express through everything we do.
Mhm.
So making room for each other when the other person does the same thing, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes
That's
we
good.
clash, sometimes
Mhm.
it's chaos because we both need room right now.
Yes.
So how do you make room, right? And it's hard because we feel everything so deeply.
Yes.
That's the whole thing.
I feel like I gotta chime in right now because he done gave me several looks because the hand was rolled. My friend here said, well, I've always been the poet in the relationship. I said, now I'm gonna look because I wish one of them would say something that I have been the better poet in my relationships. What I mean by that is when it came time for the art to speak for itself, I became more renowned. I became more of a force in these poetic spaces. I was doing the work. But I keep telling people I am constantly doing the work. And sometimes, from a woman's perspective, sometimes some men do not like how you get glorified while you're doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
And they will, nice ways to put it.
I'll say it.
They will, yeah, but I try to be nice. I always try to be nice because at some point I had love for these people.
I'd rather you be real. We're at the Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
This is the coldest panel right here.
At one point in
That's
time,
the
I had
thing.
love for these people though, and if I ever had love for you, I can never speak horribly about you, no matter what you've done. But I will say that truthfully, it is if you do not make space for the art in your relationship with another poet, the art will make no space for you at all.
Okay.
You will separate yourselves from not allowing each other to grow as artists. You will feel stifled. You will feel, I can't break out of this, and you won't let me.
Mm.
You want me to be this way, and I am all of these things. I had a name problem with, full disclosure, he probably gonna see it. If he don't, I'm thankful. But
There's a lot of people gonna see this.
I'm trying to be
careful.
But if he don't see it, oh well. He know the story. He called my phone. My phone number been the same since I was 12. He know that number.
Yeah.
My second big poetry relationship happened right after college. When we were in that dating phase, he literally started a poem saying, I've fallen in love with a supernova. And everybody, because we were in community together, everybody knew it was me.
Yeah.
And so it went from my government name to, oh, you're a supernova.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all give it up for this supernova coming to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it morphed into being, this is my name. Okay. I'll be supernova on stage, but I'll just be Nova. And I like it this way. And then it became, we were breaking up. So you're not a supernova no more, so you have to figure out what you are. I said, no.
Mm.
I was a nova before he came here.
Mm-hmm.
A star is going to be a star, regardless of whether you're looking at it or not.
Bars.
Or if you're associated with it
Or
or
if you're
not.
associated with
Bars.
it.
Regardless of if it's witness.
Exactly.
Bars.
He's such a poet.
So, such a poet. Such a poet. But it was, it was a trying thing. It was a feeling like my art was bigger than what was allowed in that relationship. Because I wasn't just dating a poet. He was also a visual artist. He was painting. I still got some of these paintings.
Oh man.
Dope. Dope work. Dope work is dope work.
That's right.
The man got dope work.
That's right.
So
She's like, I appreciate the
so
art.
just wait for him to blow and you can sell it for a couple mil.
I'm not. Because he did some of these things that I still have were specifically for me.
It sounds
And
like
why?
a real deep love though, like that you guys had.
We
and that you
did.
shared.
We did.
And a true love and a pure one, where you can like you said, you not only just appreciate him, you appreciate his art. And I think that's what like I wish I would have dated a poet for real.
So-
like I've never got to.
Here's a question, because this is the inherent hazard that comes with this. If you're dating a poet, you both poets, you both are writers, you both are probably assassins with the pen. How much does it marinate in the back of your head of, if this don't work, you gonna be the wrong end of a poem?
Oh, I don't never think about that.
I don't care.
I never think about that. That never crosses my mind, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't mind being inspiration. I don't mind being inspiration to somebody or someone's muse.
Well,
or
see,
the
muse.
yeah.
I'm guilty, because
I never think of that.
I did this one before and everything was great, wrote a couple poems, and when that went south, I dipped that pen in ink. I dipped that pen in blood and went
That's
to work.
right. That's right.
I absolutely went to work.
That's right.
So I'm like, I'm thinking from the other side, it's a beautiful thing when this gift shines on you, when it's sunshine, when it's I'm writing all the
When it's like
wonderful,
you're my flower.
amazing poems. But I promise you, the double edge of that sword is when it goes left. If it goes left, I am absolutely surgical.
My thing is, you better put me in a poem because all my exes are in my poems.
Oh damn!
All my exes is in a poem, so you better put me in one because you're definitely in one.
There.
You've been in one. You probably got multiple poems. I'm probably writing one right now by one of my exes.
Right.
Being a muse, right? We talk about dating a poet, or just being a poet, being dated. Being a muse works both ways, though. Because the same person that I wrote love poems about was conniving and scandalous, and I want to put you under the house. It was all of those things, right?
Yes.
So I think also when we talk about dating an artist, even if they're not a poet, I think when we're being present, what do we offer them as inspiration? Because if you know that the person you're dating is an artist, you're their muse.
Yeah.
They make things for you. They make things about you. They're building the world from the inside out, right? So if they're doing that, what do you offer to it, right? Like if we are both together a burning furnace, we're a fire, what are we doing to keep it going? And it's a mutual thing, right? Like how can I support you? What are the questions that we ask when we're talking to the other?
Right.
I think.
Come on, B.
I think the thing with that is, and this is the beautiful part about being an artist, we find amazing in the mundane. So you could, date night come, you got the heels on, you look a certain way, like, oh my God. But I also see the same amount of beauty when you just doing the dishes in the house row. We
Right.
find the
poets.
most amazing See.
So is it a male poet thing?
This is great. This is a great question.
I feel as though maybe.
No, I feel like I resonate with what they're saying.
I resonate. I do. But
It's not a male poet.
it's not a full male poet thing. No, because in my head, he doesn't like to call himself a poet, but he a poet.
Okay.
You did a 30 for 30 in April. You're a poet. Out of here with that. I think the hardest thing is when when you see someone else's writer's block happen, not letting that affect you is like the harder part in the relationship. Because just because you're not writing and your art isn't going where you want, I can help you, but I can't write for you, if that makes sense. Date night. First of all, I don't plan dates. I just don't.
I agree. Totally agree.
I'm that girl.
I totally agree. I like to show up.
Conversation.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think that's another conversation.
Yeah.
Completely, because I'm not doing it. But I also feel like the relationships that I had, sometimes us going to the open mic and us not performing was the date night. To expose ourselves to art without putting ourselves on display, this is date night. Or sometimes it's, hey, we about to go to this open mic. We're about to show up. Like, show out. Let's go. Let's go dip it all out. We doing dresses and heels. He doing suits and ties. Let's do the whole thing. And when we get up on these stages, put out the best work. Great. These are date nights. These are also things that we do to inspire each other. And then, because I don't think we're going to touch on this side if I don't say something, another thing that we do that inspires each other, erotica poetry is a very big thing. It's a very big industry. Absolutely.
With each other?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God. I didn't even think about that.
That's the fun part.
I didn't even think about that.
That's the fun. What are you going to do back there is going to inspire me on this stage. So when I get up on this stage to do this sex poem, I'm going to look at you because this is what you did. Right. And this is foreplay now. And y'all just happen to be here.
I have never had that experience.
I've had fun.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
So for you, like when you're in a relationship with another artist, is the whole relationship a stage?
Ooh.
Oh my God. Bars.
Or like, are we also just like
no? We have
organically ourselves.
We have a lot of organically ourselves times. I feel like in my relationship personally, he knows that anything can spark a poem and become that. I got told one time in one relationship, I talk to my notebooks better than I talk to people. So sometimes it's easier for me to write out what the problem is and then say, here, these will be poems that I write for you that don't go between, that no one will ever read these poems. Okay. These are ours. And I can say in just about every relationship I've had, I got the poems that stay in those notebooks, and then those notebooks get thrown away when I'm not in those relationships.
Oh, dang.
Because that's who it's for. And I'm sorry, I'm a big avid history buff when it comes to what happens to poets who die and leave notebooks. I know how Emily Dickinson might feel from having her work published after her death. And I will never want you to publish something that I didn't give you permission to. So if it wasn't for your eyes in life, it's not for your eyes when I'm gone. But to answer your question, personal moments are personal, but it's the personal things that lead to poems. So technically, the whole relationship is not a stage, but it is a notebook.
I was just wondering if feeling like the relationship is on a stage is what contributes to the feeling of competition.
After. I never think of myself as the better poet until after the relationship is over.
Okay, so
that's true. That's true. I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't. I think you went in knowing. Like, okay, I'm gonna just let you know right now.
The first poet I had a relationship with, I fell in love with his words, and I swore he was the better poet between the two of us. Wow. I did.
And you never at any point said,
I did not care about that until we were done. Once, because that pen becomes very, very lethal. Once we were done, I was like, okay, you know what? I could write this. Matter of fact, I could write it how you would write it. I'll write it better than you. And it just goes. I get competitive and I get angry. When it's over.
You know, I dated an artist, and
what kind of artist?
Because
you get this many
kind of artist. You're funny.
Yeah,
you're funny. She's a dancer.
What kind of dancer? I'm saying it's dance, interpretive dance, Magic City. Like what we doing?
West African, modern,
Come
ballet.
on.
Not Magic City.
Good deal. So bad.
She's got her bachelor's in dance, her master's in dance. I dated this artist, and I want to say an entry to us being together was the art. I was in a show, and she danced in the show, and that's how we met, right? but we got so far away from there.
Mm-hmm.
I think our relationship developed into the art we bonded over.
Mm.
So instead of it always, and I would find myself saying like, I'm just watching you dance, but she was creating in different ways. Like she had began to DJ and she had began to get more into collecting music, right? And I can't say I necessarily got further away from being a poet. I think the way that I interacted with life became more poetry than what I was writing. And I'm only bringing it up because you talk about how engaged y'all were on the thing that y'all did, and y'all bond together over it. It brings you closer also to poetry. But I gained that in an opposite fashion with a different thing. I would even say a more opposite thing. I think dance is the unspoken poetry.
There you go. There you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're just doing the same things we do with letters with their bodies.
That's right.
It's a very, very beautiful thing. But yeah, I think us, I want to say growing through different art forms together brought us closer to the thing that we do naturally.
Yeah.
Right?
I have an interesting point to add to that. That was beautiful, by the way. I just love the way you talk, bro. No, you said you missed seeing her dance, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but like you basically were like kind of mesmerized by the thing that she did, right? That captivated you. Not saying that she didn't, but at some point something that captivated you, right? And I'm only saying that to say if it wasn't, I know for me, I'm having an experience where I have a crush on somebody that is a poet / rapper or whatever. Again, they might see this, but who cares? We're here. We're here.
We're good.
So, boom. And he definitely got a crush on me too. We've talked about it. But, yeah. It's very complicated. But, no, it was a point where every time he'd be like, let's go out, let's hang out, it'd be like, hey, let's hang out at this poetry space or hang out at this open mic. Or it's not like, hey, let's go to dinner. Let's go to. So I'm thinking, and then the first time he saw me was on stage, though, right? So I was like, I even talked to you about it. We were eating, and I was like, yo, is he mesmerized by like what I do rather than me? You know what I'm saying? Like the image he saw on stage, and is he attracted to that? I mean, of course, it's still me. It's not, you know what I mean? He's looking at me, but there's other parts to me. There's that's just the stage. That's Don. It's not Adonis. You know what I'm saying? So he's not like, hey, let's go to the park and let's go walk or something like that so I can get to know you. It's like, hey, meet me up here, like in what he met me in. You know what I'm saying? So I get very confused by that. So I always kind of like get weary if anybody ever had that experience.
Because you had asked me the question, I didn't know a damn thing about dance. So when I seen her dance, I seen her in motion. And it was beautiful, but that's not what I remember when I first seen her.
What did you remember?
Her face.
Okay.
Her hair was slicked back and she had on some dark lipstick. I think the first dance in the show that I seen, she was wearing white.
It's hot.
I can't remember how she moved, but I remember how she is in time right there.
Come on, poet.
I know what you're saying.
But because she was tethered to it, I learned more about it. And I would find myself watching like couples dance on YouTube. They're like, it's interpretive, and I'm crying because I'm like, they lost the baby. I can't believe, like, they're not saying anything, but like, it's intense the way that they can conjure grief and tense it in their body. So I learned more about dance, and then would remember when she danced, and I would miss it. So it was less like dating her because she's a dancer or like missing that. It was more that like I learned kind of more about myself through.
I think that's one of the beautiful parts about love in general. You love a person, but in that over time you start to learn more about yourself through that love.
Right. That's right.
And I'm in this interesting situation where I am not married to an artist. I am simply married to a work of art.
Oh,
so it's
come on, poet.
Because I am an artist, and I think you all can relate to it. You find the art in who they are and what they do.
Man.
So that's what it's like. Okay, to the naked eye, she's just doing the dishes.
Man, come on.
To me, it's something completely different. I'm like, I'm watching someone capable of anything, do the most simple, mundane thing that there is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Be bro.
No, yes, because to your point, what I've been dying to get out. It's like, it goes back to, I feel like as artists, we just look at everything like art, for real. And for me, like, every individual person is a piece of art. So, like, we create art, we are art, life is also art, the earth is art.
There you go.
Like, the universe is art. And whenever I'm dating a regular person, I mean, just someone who's not an artist.
Right.
Then I'm just looking at that as like an invitation to create something together. What does that bring out of the two of us? Like, what else do we put out into the world?
Yeah.
And then when I think of like dating an artist, which I haven't done, but I would imagine it's just like you amplify it.
Yeah.
Because now you're doing it consciously and
Yes.
like in your flow. And like that's why it can be so like beautiful and chaotic and terrifying and
It is.
terrible and like all of the things.
It's all
And
of that.
I like all hey man.
But isn't like
Bring
every
it
moment
on.
a chance to create art? Let's talk like
That's what I'm saying.
You-
Like
yeah,
bring
yeah,
it on. It's just
yeah.
like life. I just
life is just like another chance to make something beautiful. And I think every poet knows you said it on the money.
To be,
Oh my God.
I will say this.
That's how I feel.
I'm sorry for keep. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will say this to what you were asking
Oh,
earlier.
yes.
I've heard that same sentiment from a lot of male poets.
Man.
Apparently, it's a common thing where a woman will fall in love with the poet that they're seeing on stage spitting these words.
Got you.
I
Got you.
think
But
that is a
got
thing.
don't remember that there's a person
Behind that.
behind that.
Yes.
Like, yes, oh, he's so, he could he could tell me his feelings and all of this. And then it's just like, but did you hear about how he said he can never fully love anything without hurting it? Did you hear
Come on.
what he was saying? Or were you mesmerized by how good he made that pain sound?
By the Darius love hole on your memory line.
Say they think we saviors and we sirens sometimes. It's crazy.
Wait, come on. A man can be a siren
Put the
too?
poem out.
Girl, yeah.
Make the poem, because that's the poem.
Gosh.
I
Come on, Ross.
with respect to those who do, it's also part of the reason I really just abandon any erotica or erotic poems.
Brother.
Because it's
please
like
speak.
when you erotic poetry requires a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to sell it.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
gotta make it believe it.
Yeah.
I'm going through this, we're going through that. And depending on how great a writer and great an actor you are, they'll believe it.
Yeah.
And now you having weird kind of things happen to you off stage. You mentioned in the last show, I've had some very interesting things thrown at me for the few erotic poems I've done.
Is it underwear?
I'm like, I don't.
I'm just. Was that one underwear?
I think
I
that
just wanna
was
see.
one. I can't recall because part of it I put on my memory and part of it is, but it's like
Gotcha. Understood.
I didn't want that kind of power.
Right. That's a
I
power
didn't
with
want
that.
that. I didn't want that kind of power. I didn't. I worked hard, as odd as it may sound. I worked hard to not be seen as a sex symbol, to not be seen as quote unquote desirable or that kind of poet. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get up there and sell muscle and sell image. I got a couple poems like that, and it was like I just didn't like the response. I felt, for lack of a better term, I felt kind of like how women felt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being objectified at this point.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being looked at for all kind of potential,
Mhm.
fun for the moment. And I'm
Right.
like, no, that's why I write love poems, because love is enduring, love is permanent.
Yeah.
And
So-
we need more of that out there.
I mean,
I feel like-
there's a time and place. If you don't want to go get your thing off, go get your thing off.
Not for sure. I just
There
feel
are
like,
places for that.
I feel like my erotic poetry is like VIP subscription.
Yes.
You know, like access to me as a
not
human.
too accessible. Not so
Yeah,
accessible.
like it's not for
everybody.
yeah, like it's not for me to perform. I feel like it's for me, myself, and then also for whoever I decide to write it for.
I have a question for everyone. Since we're all poets and they're going to date us, right? What do we need as being the poet in the relationship? Like, because everybody needs certain things in relationships for it to work, and for everybody has their love languages. Everybody has the way that they receive and give love. So what do you need in a relationship as a poet Cause maybe that they don't even understand that you need.
Mm.
That you probably been, this is like a constant argument. I'm saying this because I'm going through it right now. But go ahead.
Not even a constant argument. For me, it's like I said, I'm married to someone who isn't an artist per se, but I think the thing that needed to be explained is I'm not always on. I'm like, poetry is kind of wired into the fabric of who I am, but I'm not always on. I hate the whole, oh, you're a poem, you're a poem. No. But I think the only thing I needed from her, and she does it amazingly well, is understand the quirks that come with being an artist of any sort, really.
Mm-hmm.
It is, yes, I might hop out of bed at 2:30 in the morning and write down 3 lines. That might happen.
It might be annoying.
That might happen. We might be outside going for a walk and I see a grasshopper on a blade of grass and, oh my goodness, that's a line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just understanding the quirks that I have from the artistry that's wired into me, that's the biggest thing. Like, and I think for a lot of guys, I could be wrong, you can back me up on this one, we need to be understood as much as we are loved.
That's man.
So understand as an artist, I have certain things about me that are wired into who I am, into my existence. And if you understand that, we're golden. Absolutely golden. Luckily, I don't understand that fully, but that's the thing. Like, understand I'm going to have things that are going to be considered quirks to normal, regular society. It might only make sense if you're an artist as well.
Right.
If you understand, like, yeah, I will watch a movie and remember one particular scene and certain lines will stand out to me. Or if I'm quiet, look like I'm sitting off in space, actually I'm just formulating lines. There's something right there. I'm like, there's lines coming out. So just understanding it works.
B, what you got, man?
Man, you wait till you got some.
Yeah, like it's
Well,
in my
it's
eyes.
bubbling.
Yeah, I can feel it. Okay, so I was just thinking, again, I'm really resonating with the guys today, but I feel like, see, I got excited.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was thinking about it earlier, and to Ross's point, like, to understanding, like, our eccentricities or whatever.
Come on, words.
I feel like, as artists, a lot of what we do, like, feels otherworldly, like we're always tapping into something else. That's why we're always, like, relating to aliens, like, famous people always be like, Erykah Badu says she's an alien.
Yeah, no, for sure.
SZA, like, things
sure.
like that. It feels like otherworldly
Right.
sometimes. And then, so we get this rap of being, like, non-committal because we need space. Like, we're always expanding and, like, creating and, like, but I don't think that it's that we're non-committal. I think it's just, like, can you ease into the flow? Are you understanding, like Ross says, like, can we find... what I need is, like, room to flow. Like, I just need that. I'm not going anywhere, but, like...
I need space. I mean? No, like, alien space, you're getting me with the words right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely a bar. It's a theme right now that you got going on. I love that.
That's all I got.
You got it. For you.
Oh, you want me to go? I thought you was gonna go.
Oh, shoot. My bad. I'm just
rock, paper,
looking.
scissors, real quick.
Yeah, hit it.
Wait.
You got
one,
2,
and
3,
done.
shoot.
One, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Because you gotta.
Yeah, one, 2,
Rock,
shoot.
paper, scissors, shoot.
So, on
Alright.
shoot.
On shoot.
I'm on your
Okay.
head. Damn.
You already lost.
She said she was a champion.
She said-
And rock, paper, scissors?
And rock,
I didn't know you
scissors.
said
She's
that.
probably the
Like,
champ at a lot of
I feel
things.
like
You know,
that's
she's
right
so
there.
competitive.
I really am.
Yes.
I come from a competitive family. Like,
Yeah.
when I was growing up, my sisters were, like, back-to-back state champions in basketball. So I grew up with just trophies everywhere hanging, and I just have to, like,
Okay.
you gotta live up to this. You
Man.
gotta do something.
You gotta be doing
We don't
You
trophy
can
at.
do it.
She said it
Where your
in
trophy
me.
at?
In me.
That's all we talk about in the house.
D1 athlete, high school. Thank you very much.
Talk Nova. I love this. Since we can't snap no more, can we get a clap, man? Yeah, come on, clap for my girl, man.
I'm snapping.
I'm snapping.
I'm
I'm
snapping.
with you. Thank you.
Right.
My cameraman is snapping.
I was always
Thank you, Melvin.
toeing the line.
Word to the big hope.
No, I was trying to snap the whole time. I'm still heartbroken that you really did this to me. And it made us take it to the community. And the community is now rallying with you.
Snap
Ross.
positive.
Ross, where you from?
Upstate New York, Buffalo.
Is this
You
what it
from
is?
where the snaps happen.
Mm,
You are from
culture,
the
bro.
culture of the snaps.
the culture.
And as such, we get to say, nah, we ain't doing that no more.
You know what?
Well,
They
yeah.
did have fun. Okay, so wait. So do people from where you from feel the same way?
I don't know. I don't know.
We need to go to New York and ask this. Let's bring the Arctic
We need
Circle.
an art-
We're bringing the Arctic Circle to New York.
Because it all finishes the boat.
Yes.
What do you feel like a
Literally,
snap?
I would literally do that. Melvin, you're gonna record that.
Wait, we
Bring
on
some mics in.
topic. You was about
Sorry,
to
yes.
answer a question.
No, you were about to answer
Oh,
the
Parker
question
was
because I
I
won.
lost, so I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
I
as a
know that.
poet, one, I identify with the quirkiness, with the talking to myself sometimes, or talking out loud, or I ask rhetorical questions all the time. And it's like, what I need though,
Yes.
as a poet, is a body double.
Mhm.
Like I need to be with someone that is comfortable with silence, because we would be having a full-blown conversation. And you said something 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes into the conversation, you said something 2 minutes ago that transported me to my own moment. And now I need you to just be here in the silence.
Mhm.
Or when I need to create, you know, and I might be writing, maybe you just sit on the bed behind me or something, right? Like we get work done better as even just as humans when we work with each other.
Yes.
That's why you get so much work. You know, when you be in a gym, you work
Yes.
out with people, you get stronger, significantly stronger when you work out with someone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be doing two totally different things.
It's the
Right.
synergy.
Exactly.
Synergy of presence.
That's the great word. That's a great
I
word.
like that.
That's a great word.
Dang.
A body double.
The guys
That's
are on a
what I
roll
call it.
today.
They are.
They can't get us. You know what I'm saying? It is a competition. I don't care what none of that. We a team, but it is a competition. They
And
cannot beat us
T-
today. Okay.
And T, I do agree with you about space. I think also, as a poet, we struggle with knowing when the poem is supposed to end.
Yes.
I have
Someone that.
Here's a quick question, because I know we have but so much time. Has anyone else found it difficult to write when in love?
Yes, I do.
Because
I do, and that's weird, right? I'm the love poet.
I don't think it's weird, because you go from the poem you've written to the poem you're living.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like I don't need to write this. I'm actually in
In
the
it.
midst
You're in
of my own
That's
poem.
right. That's
I-
right.
I've had
That's right.
that conversation
Good point, Ross.
with my ex,
Mm.
like when we were together,
Yes.
because we were both artists, the dancer, and I was like, you know, I thought I had writer's block for a really long time because I was trying to write and I'm in love and I'm thinking about what I was trying to write. I'm trying to write about my music. I remember what we did and the things that I planned and everything that happened. It was a beautiful moment, and I'm like, damn, we are all the poems I've ever written right now.
Oh my
I don't
God.
even need to write
Oh my
anything.
God.
So
Oh my
beautiful.
God.
That's just so
That's
beautiful.
so
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So, like, to your
Oh,
thought,
my
to
mind.
your question, yes, it is difficult sometimes to write in love,
It's
especially
difficult to
about it, because I'm
Oh,
in it
gosh.
and it's about it already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to write about love as I'm actively experiencing.
Right. I think that, I mean, it comes to like, you know, they say when you're writing about it, you kind of mastered that thing, right?
Mhm.
So you don't get to it unless when you're in it, you're not mastering it yet. You're in the flow of it.
Mhm.
So once it's over, then that's a phase of your life you mastered in a way, or just overcome, and then it comes out. So you can't really, well, I'm not gonna say most of the time.
Now, you
you're
pull a
in it.
little something out on birthday.
Oh my God.
Now,
that's-
you might put a little, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. I was like, am I having problems with writing things? Because most of the things that I make for him, like we'll do the actual big gift, but then in the card, usually
Right.
is the poem.
Mhm.
That's-
Do I have a problem with doing this? I'm
I
like,
do that all the
that's
time.
different.
I was just about to ask
Yeah,
that. So
But
no.
it's
do,
not.
do we still buy cards? 'Cause
I do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you.
What's wrong with
Physical
cards?
paper and pen and ink.
Right in the card.
Means so
Don't
much
just
to me.
please stop
Blank
cards.
Go ahead and put the
Right.
poll out.
Right.
Something-
Are
Right.
y'all buying
Well,
cards?
that's a card though, right? That's still a
Are y'all
card.
buying cards?
I'm buying
I'm buying
cards.
Go ahead and put that in the poll.
See,
Let the internet tell you.
we losing recipes too, man. Like, what's wrong with a handwritten heartfelt?
I
Yeah.
like it.
I
That's
love
what I want.
those.
Like,
Bring it
okay,
I love those.
right?
Thank
We
you.
just paid for some. We strapped for cash.
Mm-hmm.
Something came up. I want to celebrate you. Okay, here go this dinner that I made. These
Mm.
earrings
Why
I
you
thought
touch
you
that
looked good in.
Come on now.
Stop doing that.
Oh, I'm not supposed to.
Go ahead and do it.
I mean,
my,
one
my
of
bad.
One of the cool
My bad.
things I think about being a poet or being an artist of this nature is personification,
Yeah.
like you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like earrings, but I can connect these earrings to a moment I saw you in or can see you in. And now it's not just a $2 pair of earrings. It's a $2 pair of earrings that I'm picturing you wearing somewhere special. It's a little different. You know, hey, you don't have to buy the $600 gift anymore.
Yeah.
I love imagination. Imagination in a relationship will take you far. I feel like, and that because it makes it fun. Like I love being with a man, and then we don't really have much going on around us, but we're having so much fun right now because what we're talking about, where my mind is going when I'm with you, and things like that. What we make the space be, like you know what I mean. We can create what we want in our world. Imagination is amazing.
I will give you an example.
Come on, give me one.
A real life thing. So, one of the weirdest bits of serendipity. My name is Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Hi. When I met my wife, one of her favorite places to go was Ross. I'm like, are
you?
No, the store.
Okay, I'm about to say.
The store.
I thought it was a poem, man. Hold on. My bad. I was like, wait.
The man said he's trying not to be a sex symbol.
And here you are.
Okay.
My favorite place.
Why would you say that though? I'm so literal, bro. I thought that she was saying my favorite place is you. This my bad.
So the actual store, Ross, and I'm like, you can't be serious right now.
I love that place.
Really?
No, Ross is lit, bro.
So that was one of her favorite places to go, or you met her in
No,
Ross?
that's one of her favorite places to go. So one of our weird little things to do will be just sometimes to go to Ross and look for random stuff and
I love that
because it's there.
in the aisles
And
It's there.
we actually now have a
So much
pattern.
stuff.
We started the shoes,
Yeah.
and then we work our way through the rest of the store, and we end up on the men's side. I never get anything, but it's just a little
It's hard.
simple thing, and the odd serendipity of your favorite store is Ross, and I happen to be named Ross.
Yeah.
You can't make this up.
And now there's a ritual.
sorry.
And that
It's
is
like-
sweet.
it's like-
it's also poetic.
It's very poetic.
You ever ask who's writing my lines? You ever ask yourself that?
Oh my god.
Like you're the writer. We're the writers. There's a higher power also.
Yeah.
Talk your talk.
And you
Talk
ever
your
be
talk.
having such a perfect day? Like this day is so good, you could pin it. Like you pick it, you dipping
Come
it
on.
in the inkwell. It's so good, you finna pin it. But it's just so picture perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yes.
Those
yeah.
moments.
But I
Those
also had
moments.
the moment where I'm trying to come up with like a concept or something, and because I do like actual like teams, I'm always trying to figure out what concepts are different or new for them to do, plus my own work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna forget. I was like trying to put together this workshop, and my boyfriend's phone broke, and I was like, "Well, why would you wait until the phone got this bad?" He's like, "Because I have a habit of holding on to broken things because I don't want someone to I don't want someone to throw me away because I'm broken." And I said, "Okay, so write the poem."
Bars.
And I was just like, what else are we not throwing away? Now you done spiraled me off. Okay, now we got to do this. And I'm sitting up here like, so did you write the poem? He's like, oh yeah, I wrote it. Let me see. As soon as I read, I'm like, can you spit this? Can you say this on the stage? I know somebody who needs to hear this. This is lit. He's like, I'm done being that kind of poet. I don't know. I just be writing.
Check me out. We gotta close it. We gotta wrap it. I wanna say what I need as a poet, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this because you know, man. Look, so as a poet, words mean things, right? And words mean pretty much everything. I would say for me, words mean everything. So I need for my partner to be impeccable with the words that they say. This is like from the book that I read, The 4 Agreements. That's the first agreement. You know what I'm saying? The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. That means without flaw. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're not going to have flaw, but I want you to at least be a man of your word. Because it's going to mean, because as a poet, everything means something. And now that I'm about to hit that big 3-0, you got to say what you mean. Because if you don't, I'm not going to understand you.
Every time.
Nor will we have a good conversation. And conversation is everything to me. I need passion. I need emotion. All those things come with poetry. But I also need that from my partner. Because if I don't see that, and I'm like a words affirmation girl, so if you're not telling me you love me, pretty much every day, like I'm sorry, every day, because I'm going to tell you I love you every day. So if you're not telling me you love me every day, I'm not going to understand that's not, that's, you got to communicate in the language that you want to, you communicate in. So I say all that to say, dating a poet is a very, very interesting. It's very intricate. It's complex, but it's probably going to be the best time of your life. Most likely going to be the best time of your life. All these people here on this panel, good time. You know what I'm saying? Never have a dull moment. And we're going to create this world that just, that's out of this world. So, everybody, give one more time. Tell them who you are. Hey, if you're tuning in with us, put some cold emojis in my chat. Please spam us. Let us know that you're tuning in to us. So I'm A Boogie.
I'm Nova the poet.
I'm Tiana.
Ross Cooper.
B.
And we out. Peace.